So today I'll be covering Lucario, and Lucario is a really beloved character, a fan favorite. However, even though he gets a lot of love from the fans, nobody's actually using this guy. I don't see him in competitive, I don't see him in ranked or casual VGC, I don't see him anywhere. But for all you die-hard Lucario fans out there that really want to use him, here's your guide. So when it comes to the stats, it's not that bad, right? He has pretty good speed. However, a lot of Pokemon in this meta now can have at least 100 speed, so 90 speed might have been good in the previous meta, not so much this meta. When it comes to the bulk, it's not that bad, 70 across the board, and then attack and special attack are pretty good. However, for this build, I'm only making him a physical attacker because I believe that's the best way to run Lucario. When it comes to the typing, is not that bad either. Steel and fighting type is pretty good. Poison immunity, as well as only 3 weaknesses: fighting, ground, and fire. And before we continue with the video, I need to mention that a whopping 76% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Yeah, that's a fuck ton of people. So if you don't mind, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, let's get back to the video. So for the EV spread, I went with max speed, max physical attack, jolly nature. Item is life orb, and ability is inner focus. Now in the past, when people did used to use Lucario early VGC, or early Pokemon Sword VGC, they basically used Justified ability and Whimsicott beat up. That strat does not work anymore, or it's not effective anymore, because a lot of people can see right through you. They know what's coming, they know what to expect, they know how to counter it, they know how to prevent it. So it's not really that great anymore. Instead, you should just use inner focus, which makes you immune to intimidate and flinching, which is really good. And there are a lot of intimidate users in the current meta, so having an ability like that is really strong. You're basically going balls to the wall, full throttle with this build. And I should also mention that this works well in singles and doubles. So when it comes to the moves, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Protect, and Meteor Mash. I went with Meteor Mash instead of Bullet Punch because you already have Extreme Speed, which is a really good priority move, so there's no need for you to have 2 priority moves. Plus Meteor Mash is a lot stronger, even though it's just 90% accurate. Close Combat is really good. You could switch it up for something like High Jump Kick or even Brick Break if you feel like the meta is revolving around screens. However, I prefer Close Combat because it's way more powerful. And then Protect is really good as well. Now when it comes to alternate moves, something like Crunch, Ice Punch, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Stone Edge, these are all really good moves. In fact, he has a lot more moves. Like he has Blaze Kick, Thunder Punch, Poison Jab. He has a lot of coverage moves, which is what I really like about this Pokemon. Now I would definitely recommend something like Ice Punch out of the alternate moves. That's probably my #1 recommendation from the alternate section. The reason why I go with Ice Punch is because Ice Punch, there are a lot of Pokemon right now in the current meta where they are weak to ice, or a lot of Pokemon that are 4 times weakness to ice, such as Landorus T, Garchomp, Dragonite, etc. So having Ice Punch is really strong to deal with those Pokemon. Now when it comes to the alternate items, you can go with Focus Sash. This is probably the most popular item with Lucario. I prefer Life Orb just for that extra damage. Lumberry is really good, Citrus Berry, and Assault Vest. Assault Vest, if you're planning on using it, you gotta remove Protect, so maybe you can use an Ice Punch if you felt like it. When it comes to buddy Pokemon, or Pokemon that work well alongside Lucario, Whimsicott and Tapu Fini are really good. Tapu Fini with the Misty Surge plus a really good support Pokemon, Bulky, you already know. And then Whimsicott is, in fact, you definitely do need Tailwind user along this guy because you really want to be faster than your opponent, because 90 base speed again isn't the highest in this meta. It's not bad, but there are a lot of faster Pokemon in this current meta, so having a Tailwind user to help you compensate for that lack of speed is really good. And I feel like Whimsicott can help you there, not only in speed department but also in other types of support such as Helping Hand. I also wanted to mention one more thing, but I actually forgot. If I remember, I'll just edit it in the later video. Alright, so I just remember what I need to talk about, and that's Dynamaxing. So when it comes to Dynamaxing with Lucario, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend bringing somebody else to Dynamax with him, but it's not that bad of an option if you need to Dynamax with the Pokemon, right? The reason is because he has pretty good max moves. Max Strike allowing you to debuff enemy speed, which is not bad, making you become faster than them. However, if they do switch out their Pokemon, now they potentially could be faster than you, which is why I usually prefer Max Airstream over Max Strike. Max Knuckles really good because it raises your attack, makes you a lot stronger. Max Guard is just good, and then Max Steel Spike allowing you to become more physically tanky, which is good, right? Now, when it comes to Dynamaxing, again, I wouldn't recommend it. I would bring somebody else, but if it's like your last resort or you have no other choice, it's not that bad of an option to Dynamax with Lucario. And that's the end of the video. I know one of my viewers are probably going crazy over this because he is a huge Lucario fanboy. I think it's his favorites, if not like one of his top 3 Pokemon, I forgot. But if you guys have any recommendations or requests on what Pokemon I should do next, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you all next time. Peace.